each set of wheels hung a sale sign describing the next day's great deals. The store was all stocked with a great deal of care in hopes that new customers soon would be there. The ads were all watched, clicked, heard, and read, with early morn lineups soon raising folks from their beds. So their minds on their purchase and an eye on their map, consumers tucked in for a short pre-sale nap, while back at the dealership noise started to raise, as a crowd began forming to buy new Hyundais. To the windows the sales staff flew like a flash, instantly dreaming of swimming in cash. The moon was still up and it had started to snow, giving shimmery luster to the new cars below. When what to their wondering eyes should appear but a minivan drawing 8 customers near. The old driver so lively and quick, it was shocking to learn he was driving a stick. Like children on Christmas the customers came, they whistled and shouted and called cars by name. Accents, Elantras, Sonatas, GTs, Tucsons, Velosters, and Santa Fe's, please. With cameras and touchscreens and a tow hitch to haul, pano roofs, Navi, we want it all. As financiers gathered all ready to buy, so too did the leasers, anxious to try. Then out to the masses the salespeople flew, and began to give demos, as salespeople do. They showed off smart liftgates, explaining smart keys, and told of amazing 5-year warranties. Their service department, they said, had been found to be the best one in their entire town. The old driver now made his way out of his van, moving quicker by steps till he practically ran. To be first to a car he'd seen parked around back, that he knew right away was the pick of the pack. Twinkled his dimples how merry, he'd picked an Elantra, bright red like a cherry. He took a quick test drive, not minding the snow, and returned parking happily in the sole row. The keys to his prize he held tight in his hand, while the buyer was busy appraising his van. The numbers came in and one could easily tell he approved, for he shook as he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was happy, content, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed as I watched him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a wave of his hand was his happy goodbye to his old minivan. He spoke not a word but went straight to his ride, and jumped in and started his Elantra with pride. And laying his finger on the push-button start and giving a nod, he prepared to depart. He opened his window, to his friends gave a whistle, and away they all drove like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Black Friday to all, and to all a good night."